Hey everybody, how you doing? So I just finished swapping the sending unit out of the Camaro again, put in a new one. Hopefully that's the end of my fuel leak issues, but we will find out. I gotta get out of here shortly, but I wanted to show that I bought a 454 the other day. Local guy had it, runs great. It just has a noise in it. Some kind of a weird noise. I actually have a video from him. Before I bought it, he sent me a video showing me what the noise sounded like. Yeah, videos are very deceptive, but you can hear it's something light and weird. I'll try to edit it into this video so you can hear it too. But what I wanted to do right this minute was get one of the heads off so I could see the pistons, see if they're flat top or domes. Before I bought it, I put a borescope in the cylinders, and I couldn't tell if it had a dome or not. It looked like I had a small dome, but I wasn't positive. He didn't know anything about the history of the motor. He thought maybe it had a cam in it, because he had two 454 trucks, and this one was way faster than the other one. I could tell the block has been decked. I don't know if you can see it well, but if you look down where the numbers would be, there are no numbers. And usually you deck a block, they go away. So I'm thinking the block has been decked. I know it has 1966 427 cylinder heads on it. They're casting number something 702. That's like 387-2702. Those are 1966, 396, and 427 oval port heads. So it would make sense if it had flat tops in it and someone put these heads on it to give it like 9-to-1 compression. If it had a small dome piston, these would give it like 10-1/4-to-1. But I'll know as soon as I get the one of the heads off it. The intake and carburetor are brand new. It had a quadrijet on it, and he said there was a problem with the carburetor. And when they went to pull the carburetor off, they stripped one of the bolt holes or something like that. So he put a brand new 600 Harley, and he performed more RPM intake on it. So that's great. That's, more money I don't have to spend. It's got the big fuel pump on it with the deep well. So I'm hoping this was a great deal. I mean, again, we'll find out. I'll take it apart, see if I got screwed. But I mean, the intake and carb, he said he paid $600 for that. It's got HEI in it. It's got the alternator. It's got everything. All the brackets. The only thing I don't have is the power steering, but the one off my car will be the one I use. I'd like to change my car over to internal regulator or alternator anyway, so this could be my new alternator. So let me get one of the heads off if I can quickly before I get out of here today and see what pistons it has. Got the intake off. Boy, that thing was really on there. I had to use my long ass pry bar to get it off. That was really stuck on there. It must be some amazing glue they used. I'm looking at the cam, and it looks great until you get to here. And I think this front lobe is gone. Yikes, that doesn't look good. Look at that. I mean, compared to that one. Uh-oh. Well, we'll find out. I mean, the back ones, zoom out a little. Yeah, the back ones seem pretty uniform. That one looks bad. Maybe this is a bad cam. I mean, it had a noise that wasn't constant. So, I don't know. Well, we'll find out. I don't want to speculate too much, but I may have found the problem already, which would be great. I mean, the motor's super clean inside, but that doesn't mean anything. Bummer, it's got flat tops in it. Oh well. It's 40 over. I can't tell if these are cast or forged pistons. They're probably cast, but I don't know. They look kind of nice for cast. When I get the bottom end apart, I'll find out. I'm gonna pull this valve cover off and get that lifter out. I almost guarantee that lobe is junk. I mean, look at it. It looks bad. Oh yeah, this lifter is gone. That lobe is gone. Yikes. It should be concave. Wow. Well, I'll next time I come here, I'll get the timing cover off and I'll whip this cam out and see what the dealio is. Yikes. Well, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that was the noise. I'll take it all apart and make sure, and I'll see what else is going on inside here. But I think I found my noise. So I got the 454 up on the engine stand. I had to swap the 455 I had sitting on there for years off it to be able to put this thing up. I don't have a free engine stand right now. So I got the balancer off, the timing cover off. Boy, I read online that the harmonic balances in these 454s are really on there tight. I figured, you know, how tight can it be? It's pretty tight. I broke one of the balancer puller bolts, and there's like a hardened steel, it's a cup that goes in the end of the puller. This thing, it snapped in half. Nice. But I got it. I mean, I found that if I loaded it really tight with the puller, and then I got a big pry bar behind it and just gave it a little nudge on both sides a couple times, then it finally started to come off. It still was no picnic getting it off, but I got it off. So it's got a double roller timing chain. It's kind of loosey-goosey. I'm not sure if I roll it over a little bit, that'll even out because it's real tight on this side. So let me get the cam out and see what it is. And I have to get the cylinder head off too, duh. Just about ready to pull the cam out, and I was surprised. I probably shouldn't be surprised, but here's the first lifter I took out that was junk. I didn't realize I had a matched pair. Look at that guy. Whew. Damn. Just these two. The rest of them are hunky-dory. That's really weird. So that lobe must be junk too, but we'll find out in a minute. All right, so there's the first lobe. We knew it was junk. Oh boy, that is trash. And this is the opposite cylinder. This is the same cylinder. Oh yeah, that's trash. Yikes. The other side looks good. These all look good. This one actually doesn't look that hot. It's beat. This one is well worn. These look good. That one looks good. This one is really wearing. This one is wearing. And these two, that's really worn there. So the cam failed. The lobes failed. But there was a few that were right behind it. So it was not long for this world. Now he thought this thing had a cam in it. I'm looking for identifying marks. I mean, it says it's like 268 right there, which, you know, first thought would be a comp cam's 268, but usually comp cams put CC all over them, and there's some identifying marks. Oh, yeah, right there. And you see it, it's a comp cams. It's a comp cams. 268H, yeah, so it's a hydraulic 268. Yeah, see, it says comp cams right there. And the CC, I think, is right there. It's hard to see in my camera viewfinder, but there you go. So 268 comp cams, which, that's a small cam. It's probably 210, 212 duration at 50 thousandths, but, you know, it's a lot bigger than stock, but it's not big by any means. So, all right, so there you go. Did have a cam in it. Let me try to get the lower end apart so I can see if there's any bearings wasted. I looked the pistons up last night. I just Googled flat top 454 Chevy pistons, and I found one immediately. It looked just like this one with that little dot right there. I believe these are Hyper-Eutectic Speed Pros. And since this block has definitely been decked because the numbers are gone, I want to see what the deck clearance is. If this thing has like 10,000 zero, then, you know, whatever. The less the better, because I kind of have a problem here. If I run these cast iron heads, it'll be around 9.3, 9.25 to 1 compression, which is fine. That's lovely. I really didn't want to run these heads. I don't want to run cast iron heads at all because they're heavy as hell. I want to run aluminum heads in this thing to get some weight off the nose. It's like 100 pounds you take off between the heads and the aluminum water pump. But I don't have small CC aluminum heads. I have a set of 119, 120, and I have 110s. With 110s on this thing, it'll have like 8.6, 8.7 to 1 compression, which it's not really what I want. I really want it to be at least in the 9s somewhere. I mean, with aluminum heads, you can run 10.5, 11.5 to 1, 11 to 1 in the street without too much detonation fear. I really wanted to go like that area, but this is more of a budget motor. This isn't like the ultimate 454 I'm going to put together here. This is really a re-ring and bearing it if everything is sound inside, and throw a cam in it and kiss it up to God, you know. So I could run these heads again. They're just heavy. From what I understand, the bathtub chambers, they used to call these things because they're shaped like a bathtub, they promote detonation because of the sharp edges, but this is flat top, so it shouldn't be a problem. And again, it's going to be 9.3, 9.2 to 1, that area. Shouldn't be a problem. I can put a cam in here with around 225, 230, 235, duration of 50, and that will probably kill any tendency to detonate, and should make a ton of power. But let me get the pan off, let me see what the lower end looks like, check my deck height, and we'll go from there. Okay, the pan is off. I popped off a couple of rods and mains just to check things out. As I suspected, it's a cast crank. You can tell by the cast parting line, if I can find it. I rotated it over, you probably can't see it, but if I look this part number up, 353, looks like 039. I'll take a picture of that, but that is probably going to be a cast crank. I'll look it up later. But the rod bearings, I mean, they look good. There's something that got in this one, piece of dirt or something. The journal looks perfect. I did take out number 1 piston and rod. So got a little bit of wear, a little more than I like right there. Might be from detonation or something. Usually when they're worn at the very top, either means the crank is out of round or this thing was detonating. You know, actually, yeah, because it's hammering down, so it pounds out the top. And again, something in there. The guy should have been a little more diligent with changing his oil. But yeah, it looks good. Looks fine inside. You know, I'll put rings and bearings in it. I popped the piston out of number 1. I can't see any identifying numbers on it anywhere. I'll have to look a little deeper, but it does look like that Speed Pro Hyper-Eutectic flat top, so I'm going to go with that. I checked the deck height. It's about 17 thousandths, which isn't terrible. I mean, I wish it was more like 10, but, you know, hey, whatever. I've had worse. Oldsmobile's like 25,000 typically, so. Anyway, the mains look fine. Yeah, they're fine. It's 1010, if I said that or not. Mains look fine. I just popped off some random ones. Come on, bitch, get out of there. You know, again, a little bit of dirt get in here. It's got Cleveite 77 bearings, which are very hard and very unforgiving. So if you get dirt and shit in here, you're gonna, you know, chew up something. Let's see if I get this out one-handed. Come on, baby. There we go. No, they're all in really good shape. Again, something in it, but it's, I mean, they're overall fine. The crank throws are fine. There's no damage to the crank. Oil's kind of dirty, but it looks really good. So I'm sure I can just get it apart, ring and bury it, and throw it back together again. I got to decide if I'm going to go with the cast iron heads or aluminum heads. I got to do some more research. I mean, a lot of the guys online say that it's worth losing compression to gain all the flow and the better combustion characteristics of an open chamber. I mean, I have these cast iron heads. My friend Dave has a set of cast iron heads that are probably the same or very similar. They're bathtub heads. His have big valves in them though. But from what I read, putting the big valves in isn't the hottest idea because these chambers are so small, you shroud the crap out of the valves. So any increase you get from a bigger valve, you negate by having shrouding around the valve. So that may not be the best way to go. My Edelbrocks, I have 2 sets. I have darts and I have Edelbrocks. The Edelbrocks are 110cc. If I can mill them to 105cc, I'd be right like 8.99 to 1, which is probably the bare minimum for a performance motor nowadays. For me, anyway. I mean, I don't know. Guys do make power with 8.5 to 1 big block Chevys. I think the 502s and all that kind of shit direct from Chevy is like 8.75 to 1, which I can't believe they make 500 horsepower like that, but they must know something I don't. So that's where I stand right now. I'm just debating what way to go. Now that I know it's 1010, I can buy bearings for it. I know it's 40, I can buy rings for it. So I can get going on that stuff. Then it's going to clean it up and either put cam bearings in it, freeze plugs, or whatever I decide to do. And this could be my budget, you know, easy 454 in case I get tired of messing with this truck motor. It runs great. It's just still, I haven't proved to myself I got rid of that vibration or shudder or whatever it is around 3,200 RPM. It seemed a lot better last time I drove it. I'm going to drive it again this week just to check out a few more things. I think I fixed that rattling noise I was hearing under the car, but I got to drive it and see. So work goes on. I want to work on putting the Rally Sport parts in this thing too for the headlights, so they work with the vacuum lines and stuff from the switch. So that's the next, really the next thing on deck for me. I just got sidetracked in this 454, so that's it for today. Let me wrap this up, get out of here, and hope your projects are going better than mine, and I will talk to you guys later. And once again, I really appreciate anybody who tunes in and watches all my lunacy here. I mean, yeah, I have fun, but hopefully you do too. So thanks again. See you later.